Fernando Alonso, the thrilling journey of the two-time world champion. Alonso stands as the oldest driver on the grid these days, and you can bet your bottom dollar that this translates to rich experience and a feral skill set. Michael Schumacher was undoubtedly the king of F1 in the early 2000s, but the Spaniard proved that he had what it took to topple him not once but twice from his throne. From securing F1's youngest pole-sitter record to proving himself as a serial record breaker, Alonso has successfully etched himself into the annals of the sport. Keep watching to uncover the racing history of this icon. Don't miss the rest of the series Life of an F1 Driver every Tuesday and Friday during the off-season at 6 p.m. GMT. So make sure to subscribe, give us a like and leave a comment so you can enjoy this series and keep coming back to box here at F1 Box, home of the best Formula One content. Forged under pressure. Born to a humble working-class family, Alonso had to fight his way through life. His father was a mineshaft explosives factory mechanic, but was also an amateur kart driver, and this was how Alonso's heart got stolen by racing. His father, Jose, wanted to share his hobbies with his children and consequently built a go-kart for his daughter Lorena, who is older than Alonso, but she didn't really like it much. Therefore, 3-year-old Alonso got the kart, which had to be modified for his smaller size. Times were hard though, and the family couldn't afford to buy rain tyres, so Alonso had to adapt to wetter climates with slick tyres. But his consistency paid off, and he soon stacked up rain wins and national championships. He made his car racing debut when he was 17 and won the title in the 1999 Euro Open by Nissan. In 2000, he went on to the International Formula 3000 Championship and consistently racked up points while serving as a test and reserve driver for Minardi. His F1 debut. With remarkable performance, the Spaniard was soon made an official driver of the team, and in the 2001 Japanese Grand Prix, Alonso made a significant impact during his debut season with the underdog team, Minardi. Despite piloting a car that was far from capable of scoring points, Fernando showcased his remarkable talent by engaging in on-track battles with cars in the midfield. During this race, he found himself in an intense duel with his future teammate, Giancarlo Fisichella, who was driving a considerably superior Benetton. Despite the odds stacked against him, Alonso displayed his racing prowess by not only holding his own, but also crossing the finish line ahead of several faster cars, securing 11th place in the process. However, his journey in F1 truly began when he assumed a testing role at the newly rebranded Renault team for the 2002 season. This role paved the way for his promotion to a full-time race driver in the following year. In only the second race of the 2003 season, which took place in Malaysia, Fernando made history by becoming the then youngest pole-sitter in Formula One. His remarkable achievement was followed by his maiden podium finish. However, the pinnacle of his season came at the Hungarian Grand Prix, where he not only secured the victory, but also became the youngest Formula One race winner at the time. In a breathtaking race, Alonso even lapped the reigning world champion Michael Schumacher in his Ferrari, solidifying his status as a rising star in the sport. The 2005 San Marino Grand Prix marked a pivotal moment in Alonso's Formula One career. Renault began the final year of the V10 era with a strong car, and Alonso consistently demonstrated the car's potential throughout the season. One of the most memorable moments of the season occurred when Alonso engaged in a fierce battle with the legendary Michael Schumacher at the San Marino Grand Prix. Despite being relentlessly hounded and pressured by the 7-time world champion, Alonso showcased his composure and skill. In a remarkable display of talent and fearlessness, he held his nerve and secured a superb victory in the race. This victory, part of an exceptional season, played a crucial role in Alonso's journey to his first Formula One World Championship title, signifying the changing of the guard in Formula One. His first title win broke another record, a 32-year-long record held by Emerson Fittipaldi by being the then youngest world champion. In the next season, Michael Schumacher and Ferrari mounted a strong comeback as the sport transitioned to the V8 engine era. However, Renault once again emerged as a formidable force. Throughout the season, Alonso consistently performed well, finishing in the top 2 positions in each of the first 9 races. This remarkable streak allowed him to establish a commanding lead in the championship. Yet Schumacher and Ferrari launched a spirited effort to narrow the gap, even reducing Fernando's lead to 0 with just 2 rounds remaining. However, the dynamics of the championship changed in the final races due to rare reliability issues faced by Ferrari. This twist of fate allowed Alonso to mount a counterattack, and he secured his second consecutive Formula One World Championship title at the season-ending Brazilian Grand Prix. This achievement made him the then youngest double world champion in the history of the sport, thus adding another record to his bag. After a brief stint at McLaren, where he came close to securing a 3rd successive title, followed by another 2-year period at Renault, Fernando made a pivotal role by joining Ferrari in 2010. His debut for the legendary Scuderia Ferrari team was nothing short of spectacular, as he became a member of an exclusive club by winning the season opener in Bahrain. As the 2010 season progressed, both McLaren and Red Bull emerged as strong competitors, and it appeared that Fernando's title aspirations were slipping away. However, his determination and skill shone through with 4 wins in the second half of the season, firmly putting him back in contention for the championship. Heading into the final race of the season, Fernando Alonso was leading the championship. Unfortunately, a suboptimal strategy during that crucial race meant that he narrowly missed out on the title, finishing just 4 points behind Sebastian Vettel. The 2012 Formula One season was a challenging one for Fernando Alonso and Ferrari. The Ferrari F2012 car started the season noticeably off the pace. Nevertheless, Alonso demonstrated his remarkable talent and resilience by delivering a dazzling performance in tricky conditions to secure one of his most memorable victories in Malaysia. As the season progressed, the car's performance improved, but it still couldn't match the pace of the Red Bull or McLaren cars. However, Alonso's relentless determination and exceptional driving skills allowed him to remain a contender for the championship. One of his most notable wins during this season came at the Valencia Street Circuit, a track with limited overtaking opportunities. In a remarkable display of skill, he fought his way to victory from the 11th position on the grid. Despite his impressive efforts, first-lap collisions in the second half of the season had a detrimental impact on his points lead. In the end, Alonso narrowly missed out on the championship, finishing just 3 points behind Sebastian Vettel in a dramatic season finale. Following less competitive seasons with both Ferrari and McLaren in Formula One, Alonso turned his attention to other motorsports, where he impressively stole the spotlight. After a 2-year absence from Formula One, it was revealed early in the 2020 season that Fernando Alonso was making a comeback to the sport, rejoining the Renault team, which was later rebranded as Alpine for the 2021 campaign. During his comeback season, he consistently secured points finishes and played a pivotal role in helping the Alpine team achieve an unexpected victory. His remarkable performance extended to the Qatar Grand Prix, where he achieved a fine podium finish with his trademark feisty driving style. In a surprising move that caught the racing world off guard, the Spaniard made a significant decision for the 2023 season. He chose to sign a contract with Aston Martin, joining forces with Lance Stroll and effectively stepping into the shoes of the retiring Sebastian Vettel. This decision raised eyebrows, especially given Alpine's 4th-place finish in the previous championship and Aston Martin's 7th-place position. Yet the 2023 season has revealed Fernando Alonso's exceptional performance, defying all expectations as he has been a constant podium finisher throughout the season. Net worth and assets. With a colossal net worth of about $260 million, the driver who formerly couldn't afford rain tyres now has a diverse and impressive real estate portfolio that spans various locations. He owns luxury properties not just in his home country, but in Oxford, Switzerland, UK and Dubai. Being an automotive fanatic, he owns cars such as the Ferrari 458 Italia, the Aston Martin DBX SUV, the Ferrari 599 GTB, Fernando Alonso edition, the Porsche 918 Spider, the LaFerrari, the Maserati Gran Cabrio, the McLaren P1, the Honda NSX, the Aprilia RS660 and the Nissan GTR, as well as a private jet, the Dassault Falcon 900C, which he uses to travel to the location of the races. The Spanish driver might be an avid racer, but he has a quite active love life. He was previously married to Raquel de Rosario, previously engaged to Lara Alvarez, in a relationship with Andrea Schlager, and most recently was in a relationship with Melissa Jimenez. Though there are rumors of the racer being in a relationship with Taylor Swift, it appears that he is currently single. His future prospects. We can be sure to see the Spaniard racing down the tracks next season in feisty spirits, as he signed a multi-year deal with Aston Martin. Thanks for tuning in. Don't miss the next episode right here at F1 Box.